Hello everyone, welcome to JH SOFTECH. Let me discuss SAP Controlling Interview FAQs Part 2. Explain the use of line items in COPA reporting. Answer: line items in COPA reporting provide detailed information on individual transactions, allowing for granular analysis of cost and revenues by various characteristics. This aids in comprehensive profitability analysis. How do you create a profit center hierarchy? Answer: a profit center hierarchy is created using transaction code KCH1. It involves defining a parent node and assigning profit centers to different levels to reflect the organizational structure for reporting purpose. What is the purpose of a distribution cycle in profit center accounting? Answer: distribution cycles are used to allocate cost and revenues between profit centers based on predefined rules. This helps in ensuring accurate reflection of profitability across different units. How do you handle integration issues between FI and CO modules? Answer: integration issues are handled by ensuring proper configuration of accounts assignments, reconciliation accounts, and maintaining consistency in master data. Regular checks and reconciliations help identify and resolve discrepancies. Explain the concept of document splitting in SAP. Answer: document splitting is used to ensure that financial documents are divided into multiple parts to reflect the different profit centers or segments involved, providing more granular financial reporting. What is the use of real-time integration in SAP CO? Answer: real-time integration ensures that all transactions in CO are immediately reflected in FI, providing up-to-date financial information and ensuring consistency between the modules. What are some common issues faced during cost allocation and how do you resolve them? Answer: common issues include incorrect master data, misconfigured allocation cycles, and data inconsistencies. Resolving them involves verifying master data, correcting allocation rules, and re-executing allocation runs. How do you ensure accurate planning and budgeting in SAP CO? Answer: accurate planning and budgeting involves through requirements analysis, setting realistic target, using historical data from forecasting, and regularly monitoring actual performance against plans. What are the steps for troubleshooting an incorrect cost center report? Answer: troubleshooting involves verifying the accuracy of master data, checking for proper configuration of cost estimates and allocations, reviewing transaction postings, and correcting any identified issues. How do you perform a reconciliation between CO and FI? Answer: reconciliation involves comparing CO and FI balance using reports like KSB1 Cost Center Report and FBL3M GL account line items and making necessary adjustment to align the data. What is purpose of fiscal year variant in SAP CO? Answer: the fiscal year variant defines the financial year structure, including periods and special periods, used for reporting and closing activities. It ensures consistency in financial reporting. How do you configure and manage allocation structures? Answer: allocation structures are configured to define how costs are allocated from senders to receiver cost objects. This involves setting up senders receivers rules and using transaction codes like KSU1 create assignment cycle. What is the role of variation control in SAP CO planning? Answer: variation control allows for creating multiple plannings variations, enabling comparison of different planning scenarios. This helps in flexible plannings and analysis of various financial forecasts. Explain the concept of secondary cost planning. Answer. Secondary cost planning involves planning for costs that are internally allocated, such as overheads. It ensures that internal cost flows are accurately reflected in the overall cost planning. What are the key steps in setting up a cost center accounting report? Answer. Setting up a cost center accounting report involves defining reports parameters, selecting the appropriate data sources, configuring report layouts, and using tools like Report Painter or SAP Query for customization. How do you handle period end closing in product cost controlling? Answer. Period end closing in product cost controlling involves calculating WIP, variance analysis, settlement of production orders, and updating inventory valuations to reflect accurate production costs. What are the key considerations for designing a COPA report? Answer. Key considerations include identifying relevant characteristics and value fields, defining report layouts, ensuring data accuracy, and using tools like SAP Query or Report Painter for customization. How do you manage master data changes in SAP CO? Answer. Managing master data changes involves ensuring proper authorization, validating data accuracy, updating related configurations, and performing impact analysis to avoid disruptions in reporting and allocations. How do you use SAP CO for project costing? Answer. SAP CO can be used for project costing by integrating with SAP project systems module, using internal orders for tracking project cost and applying overhead rates, and settlements for comprehensive cost control. Explain the concept of transfer pricing in SAP CO. Answer. Transfer pricing involves setting prices for transactions between different parts of an organization. It is configured to ensure that internal transactions reflect market prices, facilitating fair cost and revenue allocation. What are the steps to configure a new cost element types? Answer. Configuring a new cost element types involves defining the cost element category, creating the cost element using transaction code KA01 or KA06 and assigning it to relevant cost centers or internal orders. How do you handle multi-currency scenarios in SAP CO? Answer. Multi-currency scenarios are handled by configuring currency settings in the controlling area, defining translation rates, and ensuring that transactions are recorded and reported in the appropriate currencies. What is the role of business process reengineering in SAP CO implementation? Answer. BPR involves analyzing and redesigning business processes to improve efficiency and effectiveness in SAP CO implementation. BPR helps in aligning CO configurations with optimized business processes for better cost management. How do you ensure data security and compliance in SAP CO? Data security and compliance are ensured by defining proper authorization rules, implementing data validation checks, adhering to organizational policies, and using SAP tools for audit and compliance reporting. What are the best practices for managing cost allocations in a global organization? Answer. Best practice include standardizing cost allocation methods, using consistent cost structures, ensuring accurate master data, regularly reviewing allocations rules and aligning with global financial policies. How do you configure and use assessment cycles for indirect activity allocation? Answer. Configuring assessment cycles involves defining senders and receiver cost objects, specifying allocation rules, and executing cycles to allocate indirect costs based on predefined criteria. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.